Guys, just real quick before we get into today's video, I just wanted to tell you that I now have a clips channel. I post all of the big packs over there, as well as looking at new players, showdown upgrades, and reacting to the first look at SBCs. Make sure you go over there and subscribe. It's Vitalization Clips if you want to see more from me. So guys, today I have grinded Luis Diaz up from the 86 to the 88 rated card. Now the 86 is not the best card in the world. We have played a few games of rivals with him trying to get rage quits. We ended up doing most of it in squad battles though. And this card really isn't too special. It's only going to cost you an 83 rated squad with one Liverpool player though. And then for the objective with this one, all you're going to need to do is go and score in 5 separate games with a finesse shot from this 86 rated Luis Diaz. And of course, now we've got the 88, we're going to drop him into the team and try him out. A very interesting dynamic image. I can't believe they've given that as a dynamic image, to be honest. And he's got 93 pace and 92 dribbling, 86 shooting, 81 passing, and 80 physical. Now, quickly before we go through and take a look at that card, let's compare the two real quick in terms of in-game. See how much of an upgrade he's actually had. Luis Diaz, there he is. So, from the 86, he's had 1 pace, 4 dribbling, 3 shooting, 1 passing, and 1 physical. So, not the best upgrade in the world, but you know, he's got a lot of the good traits. I remember his FUTs last year was an absolutely ridiculous card. His traits are really cool. He's got the finesse shot, he's got the flare trait, he's got swerve pass and also flare passes. Coming in with 4-star, 4-star, 5'11", high, medium and right footed. In terms of alternates, he can only play left wing other than left mid. Of course, he starts out as a left wing. We converted him down to a left mid for chemistry. And as we look at the in-game stats, guys, you can see that he's actually really well rounded. 94 acceleration and 93 sprint speed. His shooting stats are actually very good as well. 87 attack position and 86 finishing, 90 shot power and 88 long shots. Volleys and penalties largely irrelevant on this game, but he's got 80 and 68 for them. His passing's not bad either for a winger. 83 for vision and crossing and short pass. 78 for long pass. He's got 82 curve, but he does have the finesse shot trait, which means that's boosted all the way up to 99, which is nice to see. His dribbling stats are really nice to look at. 92 agility and balance and reactions and ball control and dribbling and composure. So really, really satisfying to look at that. I don't know if this is a kind of thing EA are trying to do with footballers, but giving them one really cool stat that goes across the board like that. I'm not too sure, honestly, but regardless, that is insanely good dribbling. Some of the best dribbling you'll actually find in terms of how well-rounded it is on the game, in my opinion. And he's actually got really good physicals too. 80 jumping. He's got poor heading accuracy though, so that's largely irrelevant there too. 92 stamina, which is really good. 76 strength, which I think is actually quite good too. And then 77 aggression. Now, with his dribbling being that good, I don't think you need to improve that. His strength probably does need a little bit of an improvement. And with that being said, I want to boost up the pace as well. So, what I'm thinking is boost up the shooting where we can too, and go for a hawk and really, really boost out them stats that need the boost. So, +4 to the pace out up to 97 pace, which is good. 91 attack positioning, 90 finishing, 88 shot power, and 96 long shots. Very good for the finesse shots there, getting the long shots up there. With 80 strength and then 85 aggression. So a really good upgrade to this card. Now we're on new gen first, guys. I'm going to put Luis Diaz in the striker role. As you can see here, trying out them finesse shots alongside Mbappe, Messi in behind, Dani Ceballos and Sabitzer as our 2 box-to-boxes. Carlos Soler, Jonathan Klaus and Nuno Tavares as the fullbacks. Let's get into a few games with this Diaz and let's see if he's worth the upgrade. For cheap FIFA 23 coins, make sure to check out MMOEXP.com to get fast and reliable coins. And make sure you use code VIPER at checkout, get yourself a 5% discount. Alright then, ladies and gents, our live game today is going to be on old gen. You're going to see clips from new gen after this, and let's just say that, yeah man, good card. And I honestly think, based on what I've already seen, if you don't complete this SBC, you're a bit of a dum-dum. Yes, he's low rated. He doesn't play to that rating though. He plays a little bit better. I would say closest to like a 90, 91 rated. He's an absolute speed demon as well. Great dribbling. Really good at kind of linking up the play as well, which is not what I was kind of expecting from this Luis Diaz. We started off on new gen, which obviously you haven't seen yet. And we played him in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow for a half, and then we went into the 4-2-3-1 and played him at left cam, and he was unbelievable in terms of assists and stuff in that formation. really getting involved in the game. I wasn't forcing the ball to him or anything of that ilk. And he was just really, really dominating against a good player as well that we played on New Gen. So, quite impressed so far with him. And yeah, let's see what we can do. That's just not where I've aimed that. That's just not where I've aimed it at all. Oh, here we go again. Yeah. Okay. What a save, Jersey. Oh, Sabitzer. Passion. Oh, he's got Mbappe as well. Okay, so we're playing another demon here, which is just absolutely fabulous. Just what you want on your Friday evening. Here we go with the cap. I was going to say, here we go with the counter, but obviously not. Nice from Virgil there. Let's try and set up a nice quick counter here. Go on in. Oh, is he on? It's great strength. No, the first touch lets us down. I know I had to sprint fully there. If not, I wasn't going to get through anyway. That was quite unlucky. And obviously, we've matched the demon here. This guy's a really good player. Really sweaty. Really boring as well, to be honest. But I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. And that's the kind of way that you can tell if Luis Diaz is a good card or not. If he performs at the highest level against the highest level of sweats. And so far, this has been a really messy game. Which is just boring. Well done, Sola. Right, let's see if we can get some attacks going. And this really high-speed game of FIFA that we're playing here. On a Diaz. Diaz! Oh, unlucky. His weak foot really isn't too bad either. Is he going to move his keeper? No, he's not. I'm surprised at that. I'm going to bring Diaz short. Yeah. No! Oh! Unlucky there as well. I thought we had a good chance there. Oh, come on, game. I mean, guys, can you see the mess that I'm having to experience here? Or is it just me being like... I just don't understand the gameplay. And we just look at the way the people play the game. Oh, right. Okay. This might be a bit of a longer live game here. Because I feel like you guys would probably want to watch something like this. Go on in, Diaz. Strength. Yeah, good strength there. Good shot cancel too. Good drag back. No. This guy moves so quick. Apologies if you could hear the inconsiderate person outside. I do apologise about that. But let's keep going. It's really hard to live comp games like this. So I do apologise if it's somewhat boring to listen to. But yeah, we've matched a really good player here. So I don't know if you guys would like watching this, but we'll stay live for a bit longer. And if we go 1-0 down, then I might have to go to highlights. But it's just such a messy game, like, from both of us. None of us can really... What on earth is going on? Highlights from here. Diaz, good finish. This is such a sweaty game. Look at that dribbling. Look at that dribbling from Diaz. Unbelievable goal. Oh, lovely pass. Lovely goal from Messi there too, guys. I'm really enjoying Diaz as a creator, as well as a goal scorer as well, man. Like, really, really fun card to play with and offers a lot in game too. Oh, Diaz. Oh, Luis Diaz. I tell you what, guys, I'm going to show you all of that. I tried to kick off glitch with Diaz. He lost it. And then decided to go with his really high aggression, which I'm noticing a lot. Went to go and pick up the ball. Like, really aggressively went to try and win it back. I'm really liking this card, man. Like, I'm really liking him. Diaz is there, look. Go on, Diaz. Go on, Diaz. Oh, what a header that is. Let's go. 1-0. We're up against a big sweat here as well, guys. So, this one is just going to be the clips one. And we'll get into another game after this. That's a lovely pass from Luis Diaz. I didn't think he was going to be able to make that. But he has. Yeah, look at that dribbling. Go on, Diaz. Oh, man. I tell you what. Impressed. Very impressed early doors. Up against Maldini there and absolutely destroyed him. Yeah, man. Good dribbling. Good pass there too into Mbappe. Mbappe scores, and that is all from Luis Diaz. Fair play. On Diaz. Good strength. It's a penalty. He's given a penalty. He was tugging me. He was tugging me too hard. And Diaz has won a penalty there, which is just bloody lovely. What a great bit of play. He feels so fast. It's unbelievable. He saved the penalty, mind. But still, to win the penalty, unbelievable. I don't know. I don't really know if that's really too much of a fair penalty, to be honest. But he's actually not bad in the air either. You know, I do. How are you blowing up there? I do certainly feel his strength in certain instances, but overall, really impressed with that getting behind kind of role at the striker position. Absolutely brilliant so far. Go on, Diaz. Go on, Diaz. Oh, what a finish as well, guys. This is such a sweaty game. Diaz is turning up big time. Oh, that's a brilliant goal. That's a brilliant goal. I'm sorry for the silence, but man, what a goal from Luis Diaz. Alright guys, so review is in on Luis Diaz, and let me tell you that this 88 is 10 times better than the 86, and honestly, for how easy it is to get the 86 rated and then to get the 88 from the 86, this is 100% a card you need to do. If he doesn't make your starting 11, what a card to have off the bench, by the way. Honestly, unbelievable. He is so good in game. Really, really raw. Feels insane on dribbling. Absolutely insane. One of the best dribblers I've actually used on the game in terms of old gen. The other thing that I actually really liked about him, I don't know if this was the Hawk helping us out, but quite often he'd come back and actually help out on the defensive side of things. Not the defensive kind of areas, but once he gets dispossessed, he's trying to fight and get the ball back, which is really, really nice to have. And honestly, I liked him on both gens almost equally. I'll say he's a little bit better on old gen because you can feel that raw dribbling a little bit better. But he was no slouch at all on new gen. Shooting was really good. Finesse shots were okay. I was expecting a little bit more from his finesse shots, but they were decent. And of course, he feels absurdly fast. That goes for old and new gen, and the finishing does too. Passing was okay for him as well. Wasn't expecting great things here. And yes, it's not great, but it's also not bad. I think this card is best suited as a striker in a two-striker formation where you can really utilise his pace. He basically feels like a 4-star version of like the World Cup Mbappe, for example. And for how cheap he is, I just think it's an absolute no-brainer. You know, you can use him out wide as well if you want. We did try him at Lamb on New Gen on the 4-2-3-1, and he was insane out there. Really, really good creative player, even though his passing isn't the best. He's really good at getting involved in the creative side of the game as well, which was something I really enjoyed in game. And, you know, a good card. He doesn't feel bad in the air either. He can win headers in the air, as you'll see via the footage, that we did actually score a header with him. And, yeah, he's just a really good card for a really good price. I think you'd be dumb not to go and spend the 5 games and get the 88 rated. I think you'd be dumb not to go and get the 86 and upgrade to the 88. You know, an 83 rated squad is so easy to come by now that getting this is just too easy. Arguably, you know, he's only 88 rated. He probably plays a few ratings above that in terms of how good he does play in game. Probably more like a 90 or 91 rated. And as I said, if you can't fit him into your main team, what a great super sub to have, guys. I really enjoyed him. I'm actually going to rate him for the value a 9 out of 10. Quality of the card on new gen, I'm going to go for an 8.5 out of 10. Quality of the card on old gen, I'm going to go for a 9 out of 10. Really awesome card for a really good price. Absolute no-brainer in my opinion. But guys, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell, send us a play review. But guys, that's going to be it for me for now, so take care.